Check, check, check. You got that?
I'm here.
All right, Rashad. Sir, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. All right, Rashad. We'll count in five, four, three, two. You're up, sir.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day in the neighborhood. I guess I'll mix it up. Love's in me to love today. Don't delay, send you in right away. I'm on my way over to our church studio, but I was out in the beautiful, turning, turning more beautiful city of Niagara Falls. Some meetings out there, but then I stopped by the new housing development being built by True Bethel, by our CDC. And work is progressing for those who listen in the falls. The number is there to get in line to rent or to apply for rental in affordable housing that we're building there. If you don't know about it, go on over to Niagara Falls, True Bethel Niagara Falls location. See the workers on the grounds. We have turned the parsonage there, where the priest used to live, the convent where the sisters used to live, and the school all in affordable housing. So really excited about what we're doing right now in Niagara Falls. Big ups to the mayor who has worked with us on that project there. And Buffalo, I don't know if you really understand that right now, a big part of the development community, especially affordable housing, is happening, a big chunk happening by churches and by churches' CDCs. And to me, that's beautiful. It is really was one of the things that I always wanted to see before I ran for office, and really pushed after being in office, is that we handle development in our communities. Now, I'm going to say this, and I'm really grateful for the affordable housing that so many of us are doing. But I also want to see. I'm not against seeing, people who look like us do some market rate stuff also. I don't think that just because you are African American that we are that we have to only do affordable housing. That we can do some other projects and retail and those type of things. We also we created a company that has built for-profit businesses. And so when we talk about wealth and we talk about being able to own our own communities, that happens by us being able to make money and to regenerate money. So I am, and I hope I'm going to try to switch over to that successfully, and I know that it has changed my volume, but so yeah, big ups to Niagara Falls and to the work that's going on over in Niagara Falls. I'm happy here in Buffalo. Mount Aaron Village has ramped up now. I believe it is 100% occupied. A waiting list like all of the rest of the affordable housing project, a waiting list of years, and that's hard when people are looking for affordable housing. Affordable housing ain't that affordable anymore.
I'm here and I'm feeding back in my own phone. And so that is so important that we continue to build it. But I met today with the mayor of Niagara Falls, and he was very clear of his vision, and I love his vision because what the mayor talked about today was turning Niagara Falls around from just being a tourist city where people are working for a season, and his hard work of trying to turn Niagara Falls into a place where people live and work outside of the summer. You go to Niagara Falls right now, so many buildings are closed down as far as summer buildings. You know, the hot dog stand closes down, the other things close down. And so, you know, he talked about working. But right now, with rents being so high, we want to continue to build these affordable housing. I want to know something from you all, and this is where my little brain is right now. What's up, Kim? How you doing, by the way? Have you all seen tiny houses? Have you all seen this new phenomenon? Would you live in a tiny house?
No.
Anybody? You wouldn't? You wouldn't? Mark, would you?
Oh, I totally would.
I would too.
Absolutely.
I know I live in a bigger house right now, but I could.
I just said this morning, you know, I think I would be satisfied in this studio because I don't need a lot.
Yeah, well, I need a bedroom. I do. I don't want to sleep in the same room that I eat in. It's weird. Like, I don't know why. Huh?
Said I sleep when I'm dead.
You sleep when you're dead. Speaking of dead,
Oh, jeez.
Jeez. good
I
segue.
am so excited. Now, I shouldn't talk about this because my mom listens, and she hated what I posted yesterday. And
It looked nice.
she wouldn't look. She said, "Don't bring it over. I don't want nobody to show me." So I'm just warning you all who know my mother. Don't call her and say, "Did you see?" I already told her. So let me tell those of you who are listening.
Looked nice.
I years ago purchased my spot at Forest Lawn years ago. And it was when they only had, I'm in Birchfield in the mausoleum, they only had one spot left, one. And they actually came to me and said, "Hey, we got one spot." And I'm thinking, man, if you don't get out of here. And the representative came to the council, he sat in a council meeting and afterwards said, "Hey, I want to know if you'd be interested in something, and I think you would be." And so he says, "We have one spot," but I didn't know it was a double at the time. He says, "We have one spot left in Birchwood." And I was like, "No, I'm not interested." He said, "I think you might be." And I said, "Why?" He said, "Because it's right across from Shirley Chisholm." And I was like, "Oh, well, maybe a little." And it was, trust me, it was a little discounted because they had this one spot, right? So I paid my payments and paid it off. And then I decided this year that my birthday gift to myself was going to be to have my name put in it. Now, it's not odd. I put up on Facebook, I did something weird, but you can go all through Forest Lawn and it's
Absolutely.
people's, they already have it ready with the
It's
date.
called pre-planning.
Pre-planning. So
Pre-planning.
I have my name, and I knew I wanted Shirley Chisholm. Obviously has unbought, I think unbought and unbossed, whichever way it is.
Her line.
And I wanted a saying. I didn't just want to put up Darius Pridgen. I didn't know whether to put pastor. I didn't know whether to put, So then I figured out in the church world, a bishop is often called the honorable. In obviously the political realm, once you have been elected, you always carry the honorable. So I said it fits both titles. But it was driving into the appointment when I remembered one of my favorite songs is "Safe in His Arms." And so we're at the appointment, and they're writing down what I want. And I said, "I want the word safe in his arms." And he says, "I don't think you can put a saying in on your thing over in that mausoleum." And I said, "Really?" "Well, check out Shirley Chisholm's." And he checked. He was a really nice guy. And he said, you know what? You can. I said, I know. Because even under Shirley Chisholm, there's somebody by the name of Hill under her, and they have a Bible on theirs and their picture on theirs. Now, some of the other ones, the newer ones, they're like suburbs. You can't put up only white curtains.
Listen, all of them.
but I'm in the. I still got a little hood. I'm in Birchwood.
Well, and I was gonna say, it ain't even about hood. For the amount of money I'm getting ready to pay,
Yeah.
like you gonna let me put whatever I want on that thing.
Right, exactly. So I told him safe in his arms, put my name and my birthday, and he said it probably wouldn't be ready until November. So I was like, okay, all right, November. Oh, I'm not kidding you. Yesterday, I get a call, and it's Forest Lawn, and they leave a message because I couldn't answer, and they said, it's such and such, and just want you to know your inscription has been completed.
Hallelujah.
I jumped up from my desk like I had just won the lottery. And I jumped in my car, told the staff, well, I'm going to see my inscription, and ran to Forest Lawn. Now, let me tell you the significance behind it. My maternal grandmother is to the right. I can walk from her resting place to Birchwood. She's to the right. My paternal grandmother and grandfather are on my left. So in between, I am right, my body will lay right in between. Now, some people, that ain't no big deal. It is a big deal to me. So I don't give a dag on those who, if you want to be cremated, that should be a big deal to you. If you want to be buried, that's up to you. And I support whatever anybody wants to do. A lady yesterday on my Facebook page said she has already told them, Joanne, I think it's Joanne Lorenzo, she said, I'd already told my family, cremate me, put me in a bottle, and put money in the bottle, and put me in the ocean, in the water, so that whoever finds me has enough money to put me back in, to take me somewhere with them, and then put me. So she said, so that I travel forever. Now, I didn't want to tell her when that bottle hit one of them rocks.
Yeah,
Better hope.
You ain't going to be ash.
fishing.
You're going to be mud.
Sand.
Now, the reason, and I want to be clear with everybody, Pridgen ain't planning on going nowhere. I'm just starting to really enjoy life. So I ain't got no, because when you get to this age and you care less, and you just living and you enjoy it, and you say what you feel, and you feel what you say, and you mean what you say, you like, oh, I'm good now. I'm good. So I'm not ill that I know. Matter of fact, I'm going to the doctor. I made all my appointments. I'm going to the dentist. I'm going to the foot doctor. I'm going to my pulmonary person. I'm going to, because what ain't gonna happen, I put this inscription that I die right away. And y'all be like, see, he must have known.
The prophet.
And he ain't tell nobody. No, I've been paying on this thing for years. And I've always said what I wanted, and I've been clear. So I ain't going nowhere. So you young whippersnappers who ready to take over True Bethel, you gonna have to
Stay over at your church.
You gonna have, you waiting. The Lord gonna take me when He want to.
You stay at your church.
Ain't no vultures.
So
Don't
then
come
I
over
take
here.
my
church.
Don't come over here, Pastor. You know we
Well,
just
the Lord
want
just
you to
told
be our
me.
dad. No, you ain't want to be the dad before I got that
So you ain't taking the new
inscription.
kids? No
No.
new kids?
I'm always taking in new ones. I just took in who did I just take in? Dion.
Yeah,
I just took in Dion. That's been my boy for years. I'm so
Right.
proud of him. But the point is, I want to make it clear before the rumors happen that I got stage something.
You
I
gotta
ain't
lie.
got stage nothing that I know of, and I'm healthy, and I have low blood pressure.
Hallelujah.
And I'm doing more with a half of a lung than some people do with two full lungs.
better say it.
Yeah, right? So I am not doing that because I'm planning. I am planning on going. And it is, to me, because we do so many funerals, And because I've seen so many families fall apart
Yep.
over little things, which, well, I think daddy would have wanted this. I think he did. You ain't got to think. You ain't got to think because daddy did it already.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So ain't no, all they got to figure out, they ain't even got to figure out what to put on. I already told them what to put on me. You don't have to figure out, all you got to figure out what day and time y'all going to do it.
You ain't
Absolutely.
Set that You ain't set the time and date?
Well, no, I ain't setting no time.
Not the date, but to set the time.
I ain't setting all that up. I'm gonna leave that up to my wife
Gotta
and
be
the kids and all
9:37
that. I ain't
p.m.
doing all that. I ain't doing all that. But everything else is set.
I was gonna say, it's crazy. The people that get upset when like the person that's dying lays out their obituary, lays out their program, and people really get offended by that. And I'm like, why?
That's order.
Crystal Barton did it. Crystal
My
Barton
mother did it.
laid out every person who was to speak, laid out what she wanted, and why get offended?
That's what they wanted.
That's what they wanted.
Listen.
Tell you what, mine is gonna be laid out.
It's gonna be
Absolutely.
Can I guess
Don't guess mine.
a little
Sure.
bit?
Sure.
You want to be cremated?
It's crazy. Is I'm leaning more towards cremation right now.
Yeah.
Cremation's the best way.
A shouting service, but it ain't got to be long, and you don't even care if anybody come.
I care if people come. They got
And there's a couple people you don't want to come.
Absolutely.
I gotta
But I do want 2 nights. I do,
Oh, okay.
I do want 2 nights, and of course, and one can either be the concert with an after party, or it has to be if I'm still up here in Buffalo, then something has to be back home and one here.
Okay. We heard you loud and clear. Do you want a cigar next to your ashes?
Oh, you better put me
See?
a whole.
See?
Wait.
Well, I figure what he's gonna want
Wait.
is a box of put the urn on top of a box of good
that's
cigars.
I don't
it.
see.
I just don't understand cigar smoking at all. You
That's
don't?
where I'm leaning
Yeah,
right
cigar
now.
smoke is the best.
Oh, you
Yeah.
oh no. Well,
The taste and the flavor.
why spend money to taste smoke? Right? Because you're not inhaling it, right?
No, it's the
flavor.
taste.
It's the-
Chew some
opens your
gum.
taste buds.
Chew some gum.
Yeah, but
Gum doesn't open up your taste buds.
right.
Opens
Palate.
up your taste buds so that you
It challenges your palate.
smoke a cigar and then eat a hamburger and you can taste it better.
Yes,
Yes.
Are you serious?
you'll be surprised.
You can't try it, but yes.
Oh, I'm not trying it. I got half a lung, bro. I ain't putting no smoke.
You can't.
Listen, when I'm barbecuing, I'm nervous.
Don't tell me you got a mask on when you're barbecuing.
Oh, but you think I'm kidding. This is the truth. When I'm barbecuing and you know how the smoke start coming at you, I get paranoid. I start moving my food around so that the smoke, I got half a lung on one side, y'all.
No, but I do the same thing though.
You know what I
I
mean?
feel you.
I don't want to inhale. I was cleaning my 2-room the other day, and I've been just cutting stuff, cutting wood, not picking up the dust, all that. So I'm like, so now I'm just like, you probably need to put on a mask because you're going to get some of these dust.
That
You
sawdust will get you.
The sawdust up in this lung, and you can't afford to
No,
lose.
yeah.
I can't afford it.
No, you can't.
It takes me a while to get back in the groove. So we've been all over the place. Cam, we're going to talk about your water
I just got one
situation.
question for you. That's the only
What?
birthday gift you bought yourself as a Muslim? You got the Muslim. I watched the video. I hope he has something else on there. A pair of socks or shoes.
No, honestly. First of all, it's the most expensive birthday gift I've ever bought.
I can believe that.
First of all, I don't buy, I don't have Rolexes.
Right.
I don't have a designer belt. I don't have anything designer. So I don't really buy expensive things. The only thing I'll buy, and I like good clothes.
Right.
But they don't have to be designer. I don't know really even what's popular right now. No, I got some Yeezy slides that I don't wear out of the house.
Look at you.
I'm not wearing them out of
Why
the
you don't
house.
wear them at the house?
Let me tell you, I had Monique buy them because I was going to wear them to church.
Right. What's wrong with that?
Oh,
Then I couldn't figure out how to wear them to church with socks because I'm not being. Although my feet are fixed now. Come on, Jesus.
You got your feet fixed.
I got a miracle on my feet. I had a miracle. Long story. My podiatrist, black woman, Dr. Wilson. Y'all go to her. She fixed it.
wonders on your
Whoa!
You can wear any shoe?
Huh?
You can wear any shoe.
Oh no, not at this age. I still no, sir. No. This size 9 has to go in the 9.5.
Right.
Because I ain't getting no more corns on this foot. No. No, I wear a half size too big. I don't care.
smart.
I don't care.
Can't have hurting feet.
Oh, can't.
No,
Because I was squeezing them into the 9, but I was getting them pointy toe shoes. I gave away every. I only got a handful of shoes right now because I gave away every one of them to the clothing pantry.
Can we do a
Your feet in your
PSA?
mouth can't hurt. No.
What's the PSA?
Can we do a PSA?
What?
Pointy toe shoes for men are out. I don't care what you are doing. I don't care what
Yes.
you got in your closet.
I totally agree with that. You can look at their feet until they hurt you. You can look at some of these jokers' feet until they hurt you.
Well,
You look good, but
You said what, Rayshawn? Well,
Yeah,
Rayshawn taught me a trick because my Nike, I like Nikes, and it was always too tight, but it was my size.
Right.
So he was like, take out the insoles.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, now I ain't got to take out the insoles because it's just 9.5, and I don't care. I don't care about no creases. Bought my son some shoes the other day. He walking like flat.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm like, what are you doing? Oh, I don't want to crease my shoes.
I want to crease them.
Yeah, so I got my feet messed up.
It really. I'm
should
creasing. I'm creasing.
Yeah.
Do you hear me? Them 9.5s is creasing.
Can't hurt.
So my point is to answer your point, because at this age I will forget what the point if I keep on talking too long. My point is, yes, I don't want anything else for my birthday. I don't need to buy myself another gift. I ain't saying I don't want nothing.
So they can go to your Cash App, what you're saying, they can donate.
Nah, I ain't that guy. All I want is for
Neither
the
am I.
first time, because I don't like people to give me nothing because I ain't probably gonna give you nothing.
Nope.
And I'm not gonna remember
that's
your
to be
birthday.
understood. Like-
Right? So I don't want for much. And I don't want to feel like I owe somebody something.
I feel that. I
You know what I mean?
I understand.
I'd rather go without. I'd rather go without.
Absolutely.
And so because I'm not I remember when I first got here, it was old school Baptist. And they bought me a pair of shoes.
The pastor's aid committee.
I hated those
Be
shoes.
careful. Who bought the shoe? Are they still alive? Who bought those shoes?
Yeah, but I've said it publicly. I told them, don't buy me no more shoes.
Hurt your
Don't buy me nothing. It wasn't my style.
Right.
So I don't want anybody buying me something going, I think he would like that. That's too much pressure.
Right,
That's too
right.
much
Can I
pressure.
Can I guess the shoe? Was it a fake skin Giorgio Brutini?
God is my witness. And it was burgundy with a
Rubber
tassel.
sole? You got the rubber sole on the bottom? They left the
I
black
can't
marks in the church
believe
floor?
you just said that. I cannot believe you just said that.
That's a classic.
Yes.
That's understated. Yeah, way understated.
Oh my gosh. Yes. That's
So now you understand why the black
crazy.
marks used to get mad when the floor used to get waxed? Those are from them type of shoes. So fellas, if you listen, if your soles are rubber, them are not the shoes you need.
Hold on, I did not come here to do all this laughing. So yes, it's the only thing. So what I do want for the first time in decades, I want a birthday party.
This year?
We're having on October the 23rd.
Wait a minute.
On Sunday, and I told them don't surprise me. I'll tell you everything I want. Don't bring in.
You at that age.
I will tell you. And I said I'm not preaching. Come
for
on, you look at how Cam look. I'm not preaching on my birthday. We combining my birthday and pastor's anniversary together, but mainly it's my birthday, and I want a cake after every service.
You want a cake after?
I want a cake, a big cake after every service to celebrate.
Gonna eat it.
And I usually am out of town or out of the country on my birthday. I'm going to be home. I'm going to be in church. And I want a, what'd you call it afterward?
We have an abandoned brunch
Abandoned brunch.
We gonna line dance?
with churchy mimosas.
Why you say we have-
Did
They
you
had
say
a clap
churchy
mimosa?
mimosas?
That means non-alcoholic. Non-alcoholic.
Catholic, they have the
They
yeah.
do,
They
and
do.
the Episcopal
And,
Church.
yeah, they do.
Because
I
I
went
went,
to
I went over to Saint such and such in
You
downtown
sent me to meet a
Buffalo.
bishop one time to a reception, and I
Well,
was
he said we got the reception over here, so I went over to reception and I was looking for the punch, and they had
had punch
bottles of
already.
champagne, and they has.
Yeah.
He said, well, now I don't know if this is true, but the bishop told me that in the the stole on that they wear
Yes.
that we wear. He said, there was a thing in it
Yes.
I'm
So
not
You're
kidding
telling
you.
the wrong person.
Yes.
He said that they would store.
No, he's absolutely right. If you actually go to like a Catholic store, there is always an inside pocket at the bottom of the stove.
I know, but I don't believe it was for what he said.
Oh, absolutely. Sure
and I'm
it
not
was.
going to say
We
what
ain't
he
gonna say
said.
what names.
I ain't going to say it. I ain't going to say
But
it.
I
But
think it's true.
Absolutely.
yeah, I'm going to research it.
We
Absolutely.
met a very high-ranking bishop at a
and
reception.
and they took.
And when you sent me over there, I asked,
Oh, I know exactly who
I
you're
said,
talking
oh,
to.
wait a minute.
You talking about high rank.
High. Like they know dignitaries and kings and princes.
We talking about bishops that were consecrated and like
yeah.
really
Yeah.
and laid on the floor.
Right. And they had everything. Manischewitz, that's a word. Hennessy, hello? Wait a minute. And they were drinking. I was so out of place, I didn't know what to do. I had a culture shock. I didn't know what to do.
Oh,
So we partying for your birthday.
So we're having I want it, and I have never wanted it. And part of the reason is I am at the age and the stage where I am going to enjoy as much as I can, as often as I can. I'm going to work my butt off, but I am not going to spend the rest of my life pouring out everything for everybody
nothing left for yourself.
and never having anything for me.
Yep.
And I'm not going to feel guilty about it.
Nothing wrong with it.
So I told them, and the exciting thing is how many young people we have in this church who are working on it. And they had a meeting yesterday, and they said, "You want to stick your head in?" I said, "Nope. I already told y'all what I want.
Wow.
I don't need to come in here and no, just give me what I want, please. No preaching, and I'm gonna bring, like I said, I'll bring in somebody to preach, and that's it. And then and I don't want
Party
them
like
to
a
preach
rock
long. I don't want them to preach long. I want them to preach good.
Preach good, but
Preach
not
for
long.
good, but you ain't got to be up there no hour and a half.
He didn't quit it.
Have we been on since Lee Allen Spite? I didn't mention him last week. did I?
No.
So big kingdom losses. Lee Allen Spite. I just loved his honesty. I loved who he was. What I realized the other day, walking through my office, almost every, and I told Rashawn this, almost every preacher who I took pictures with that's in my office
Gone.
is gone.
Yep.
That's heavy. Almost every one is gone.
That's crazy.
So I want to live good, and I want to live happy, and I have let sometimes everybody else's burdens, my own burdens, the burdens of the church, the burdens of the world, the burdens of the city, and I just feel like, oh, I got to carry. And I was waking up at 4:00 in the morning every morning, mind just racing, making up stuff in my head. I've been sleeping well. And I mean sleep. And if I do wake up, I wake up. Right. But I'm not worrying. And this series that I've been doing has just been blessing my soul of don't worry yourself to death.
Right.
And every time I try to get out of the series, there's another, because when I dealt with Jonah last week, I did
Lord.
not know how much Jonah kept saying, "Kill me, Lord. Kill me. Take me. I'd rather die," he said, than do this. Life is short, folks.
Very.
Live it. Robin Worthy, what do power to the people represent? Power to whom? I'm just saying, no time on the station for play. Speak to it. Oh, please.
Come up for air.
Come up for air.
Breathe
My
a little bit
God.
this Friday.
What power to the people represent whatever the heck I wanted to represent. Matter of fact, let me do this right now.
The black game got to be strong.
Let me.
I'm learning that. You got to have your black
yeah,
game
I ain't
strong.
finna play with nobody
Gotta
who
have
ain't
your
paying no bills over here.
Right.
I ain't got to be serious every day. What does power to the people? I'm going to show
Whatever you define it as.
Let me show you what. Oh, I got to do it on my phone. Because I'm going to show you what power to the people
block.
really mean to. Mark, you got control of that one? Yeah. Do what we got to do. It's time for a block party. We ain't had a block party in a while.
Go with God. Go with God.
I can't daggone. We laughing and having a good time. Y'all so deep it's sickening sometimes.
Yes.
Get
Come up
some-
for air. She
Come
needs
up for air.
Everybody
laugh.
send their hands to her,
You
let her
probably
breathe.
stressed out. You over there stressed out because we laugh. Ain't that a funny thing?
People hate your laugh.
People hate your laugh. Hate that you enjoying yourself.
Listen, having fun.
I'll change the name of the show tomorrow if I want to.
Because it's your show.
To laughter to the people.
Look at the camera and smile.
Oh man.
Oh my gosh, that was
free.
that was the funniest thing. Marie Collins says the age of stage. I love that. Yes, I might have to use that. The age of stage, baby. Yes, live well, laughed often. That's right. Tim Newkirk, yo, bruh, in the room, love it. That's right, y'all.
Yeah.
Come on,
Live your
love
life.
life. I just have to pause for a second, and I ain't gonna stay on it. But that was just the craziest comment in the world. What does power to the people really mean? What? This is power to the people. Your mental health is power to the
Right.
people. Everything does not have to be gloom, doom, and crying and on the altar. No.
Make
The
sure
hell
another
I've been
week
through in
you're
my
alive.
life.
Be
Huh?
happy. Make
Exactly.
another week.
Cam, water. You doing water?
Yes,
you
sir.
the water man.
Yeah.
First of all, tell us about the organization, how it's going. You did a
man.
lot during TOPS. I want to thank you. You partnered with the church partnered with you. You brought in a lot of folks. You fed every day. You not only fed people, you was out there frying the fish yourself. I got to tell you this. Now, I wasn't going to get no fish. You know, 'cause
You wasn't. you
but
everybody
I was out there talking to folks, and that fish was looking awful good.
Yes, sir.
It was good because I did get some. But tell me what's going on.
Sir, thank you first having me. It feels good to be home.
Yes, sir.
We are out here rocking, like you said. We were partnering with since May 14th. Been going hard out in the community, getting reacclimated to our people and getting back out in the community. So, the Urban Redemption Foundation started this 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And you pushed me out the nest and said, "Go fly."
Yeah, because it was in you.
Yeah,
you
said-
love it.
You said
you
go
live
fly,
it.
and I haven't looked down, and I've been
Yeah.
flying ever since, and we've been blessed. That it's not just we think. I never take credit.
Yeah.
But we have some amazing partners and volunteers. It's not a just a turf thing.
Yep.
Turf makes up a lot of different organizations.
Tell them what TURF stands for.
The Urban Redemption Foundation.
Yep.
So this was birthed when we went to Flint.
Yep.
And we saw how certain organizations, I'm learning how to be politically correct, certain organizations would respond to situations, and we applaud their response, but it wasn't where our people were at and where they needed. So we saw how people had to walk and carry water, and that was our birthday. How can we cater to our urban community? Like
Yeah.
I like to say the hood.
Yeah.
They like to say urban these days.
Yeah.
But how do we, those who are going through, and
Yeah.
how can we be a bridge of hope and inspiration to them, and to, we always ask, what can we do to help you?
Yeah.
So, and like I said last night with Tim Newkirk, I learned it from here.
Yeah,
And I can thank you for giving me the opportunity to grow, to learn, to get on your nerves,
And you and Tim are doing a tremendous job, and it's so refreshing to see, because there are times that people get into positions like this, and it's like, let me bash what somebody else not doing, and we doing, because I have never heard that out of you guys, of looking at because you figured out your calling.
Right.
And you're doing what you are called to do,
Right.
period, without looking at somebody else saying what they're not doing.
I'll tell people, I'm in a race with time and God.
Yeah.
I'm not running it with nobody else. And I told him, I realized, like you said, having fun.
Yeah.
We sometimes get bogged down and we take on everybody, but learn how to have some self-preservation, and to be able to have some balance in your life.
Yep.
And we out here just having fun and serving and seeing people's lives change instantaneously. It's just been a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
And, we was talking last night. I said, as you thought about, Bishop Gillison leaving, Pastor Gillison, and all the people that have gone on.
Yep.
We are now coming up and
You
we
are
are
them.
OGs.
Well, first of all, I'm going to tell you this. I was in a facility. I ain't going to go into deep. And the guard there was a young African-American man. And Mark says this is a comment. Not comment. A compliment.
Right.
A compliment.
And the guy says, "Hey, OG, I like that suit."
Right.
So I said, "Okay, and thanks." The next day, I had to go back to the same facility. Hey, OG, where you go? Because he was a security guard. Which office you going to? So I told Mark, he got one more time to call me OG. You can call me sir. You can call me. Yeah. So Mark was like, "No, that's a compliment."
Yeah.
For black men. We have to establish this.
Okay.
OG in the black community means that you made it through.
Okay.
That's what you respected. The young ones come to you for guidance. I had to embrace it too.
Okay.
'Cause I'm like, wait a minute, what's up, Unc? I'm like, wait a minute, I'm that old. Like, I'm not your uncle. But then when I start understanding, it's like that's a word of endearment.
Okay.
Because if you look how they act, some of them act to call you a lot of other things that like, whoa.
Yeah.
But they actually that's a good thing.
Yeah, because I literally I think, only call 2 or 3 people OG.
Really?
You, my defensive coordinator, and Willie.
Really?
That's the only people.
Everybody's not
I
OG.
really didn't get it. So I'm
Everybody
thinking he
knows.
was like,
That's
you look
earned.
good, old man.
That's earned.
Really?
That's huge. That's earned. In the streets, you an OG, you earn that.
Look at the OG right there. Look at the OG. Look at the OG right there.
That's
Just
what
stuck
our
his head.
OGs. Yeah.
I
listen.
really did not know that was a
Yeah.
compliment.
That's a compliment.
And I kind of took it like, what?
Nah.
Marie Collins says that's definitely a compliment. Ellie Marie Balden says, "Good afternoon, Pastor. This is your show."
Hey, listen.
Power to your
The
show.
social prophet said it this way: an OG is one who's standing on his own feet.
Right.
Wow.
A boss is one who's guaranteed we gonna eat.
Right.
So,
All right,
Yeah,
stand
you got hood credit is amazing.
Okay,
You got a
all
black
right.
card in the hood, they call you OG.
I'm going. Okay, I'll then accept it because you asked Mark. I said.
he was.
I said, if I go back to this hospital one more time, and
You
he
my
said, OG,
Yeah.
huh? I know, but that's from you or you or you. That's fine because I thought when he said it, I thought it was like
status.
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah.
know. So I want to say, okay,
You're original OG now.
okay, oh.
Bishop OG. There it is. Change your name today for your birthday. That's my gift to you, Bishop OG. So when you see him, say Bishop OG.
Oh God.
Tell us about the water.
So we're going to Jackson, Mississippi. If you have not heard, anytime I'm learning that anytime anything that affects people of certain statuses and color, it's not publicized. The people of Jackson have been suffering without water way before July 30th. This has been an ongoing thing for years. I've talked to a lot of people down in Jackson. The flood, they thank God for the flood because it exposed what they've been suffering with. They have no water in Jackson. As the latest report is, they have got the pressure up to be able to have water flowing, but that water is not drinkable. So what we're doing
Because
is
they can't even take
baths,
they can't
water, brush your teeth.
anything.
There's no boil advisory, none of that.
Wow.
And not to get into all of the
Politics
politics
Yep,
of it,
yep,
but
yep.
it's hard to the government to say, go ahead now, it's good now, but you didn't take care of it before.
Right.
And my whole thing and our whole thing at Turf is that 2022, there's certain things we should not have to worry about.
Right,
And we
right.
should start learning from these things. Flint was huge.
Flint
Why
was
didn't we
huge.
learn from Flint?
Yep, yep.
And I'm not knocking diplomacy, but we can send billions to Ukraine.
I always say
Americans should have clean water. Our kids should have safe schools. So we have to start having our voice, and then not just have our voice, but have the resources to say, hey, you won't do it, we'll do it.
Yeah,
So that's
yeah.
what we're doing. We're raising, our goal is to take a minimum of 5 trucks. We partner with Lowe's, I can say that. We have churches from Deion Watkins, Full Gospel International, the regional. Let me specify that.
Right,
I don't get in
right,
trouble.
right.
But it's the Northeast Central region.
Yes.
Bishop Kenneth Robinson is partnering with us. We have a list of churches, organizations.
So if there's somebody listening right now,
Right.
Tell us what that means to partner and
All right,
what
so
the cost.
So because we've learned from doing Flint, we're not 4 hours away from
Right.
Mississippi. So there would be almost double what it would cost for us to purchase water to ship it. So we are buying water through Lowe's at a very discounted rate, and we're asking people to give donations. And so we say you're a partner. Everybody's a partner. If you give us $5, $2, you are a partner with us, and we're purchasing the water. Our goal is to leave out here hopefully by next Saturday. And we're going to meet the water down there, and we're going to go down to Jackson Revival Center and I'm about to mess up the church name. I'm messing up names.
It's okay. It's all right.
But Full Gospel Church down there, and we're going to help distribute. That's the other thing they have a problem with. Being it's Jackson is rural. Let me say this caveat: Jackson is the state capital of Mississippi.
Right.
So the governor don't have water.
Right.
I mean, just make sure I throw that out.
That's crazy.
The governor doesn't have water.
That is crazy.
The senators and all don't have water. So we're going to be a bridge of hope, and we're going to distribute the water and come on back home.
So how much does a pallet of water cost?
A pallet of water is $350.
That's where you got to get to. You
Yeah.
tell them some numbers.
Okay, let me get the numbers. If you want a truckload, I learned from you.
$350.
If you want a
That's
truckload, $6,600.
Yep.
And if you want to do a pallet, it's $350. And then if you do anything under that, we'll just put it together with somebody.
Well, that's what I just told somebody else who's raising some money from something. I said, you got to give, if you give somebody a parameter,
Right.
that 300, $2 might buy a bottle of water,
Right.
but a pallet at $350, houses, because you did ask me about partnering. It's been such a busy week,
Right.
but I needed to know what would we be able to do
Right.
with that. And if you're saying a pallet is going to be that, then we'll get a couple pallets from
Right.
to help out. And I think that is so important that because when we went to Flint,
Right.
like, I don't think people knew the need, and we just saw people who, they weren't greedy, they were in need.
Right.
And when you can't brush your teeth, when you can't, and even when they fix this, it's still, because people will still be leery.
Right.
I would be leery.
I would be leery,
even
too.
after you say it's ready. I'm still leery.
Right.
And when you turn on your water and it's all brown,
Right.
that's a problem.
I've sent out the video, and that really kind of shook people up. Like they water, and you got the seniors. If you just think about the basic necessities, I put up a post the other day. Imagine everything you did this morning, you couldn't do without water.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can't take a shower, you can't brush your teeth, you can't have your morning coffee.
Absolutely.
If you had to wash a load of clothes, you can't wash your clothes.
Yep.
Then you think about the seniors.
So, question.
Yes, sir.
How do they wash? I wonder how they are like washing clothes.
The way they're doing with Flint. They're taking the bottles of water and they're getting so many cases. Jackson Revival Center is one of the locations giving out the most water as far as they're giving you multiple cases. So the same way with Flint, they had to make the decision. Okay, well, we're gonna have to wash clothes with this case. We're gonna have to take bird baths. They're not taking baths.
Yeah.
They're taking bird baths with this case. So that's why it's a huge need, and we need as many people we can to be able to support this initiative, because I always say them today, us tomorrow.
Power to the people.
Power to the people. Now she want to know what power to the people is.
Well, she can't see no
well,
more
but she
unless
might
she
can still watch.
listen
One of her
in
friends
front
got
of
her
the
watching.
radio.
They talking about you, girl.
I don't give a.
She happy now though. But it's 144,000 people.
How do they get the donations to you, or what happens?
When we do Cash App, a lot of people are not comfortable. And so we are a partner with Giveify. We are a 501c3. You can go to www.turffoundation.com, and we have minimized how long it takes you to register. You can give your donation there, or you can go to our Cash App, which is $TURF Turf.
Yeah, make it right, because I sent the wrong money to somebody.
TURFOUNDATION, and it's Turf Foundation with one F, if you want to know the easiest way to do it.
Say it again.
Turf Foundation with one F.
With one F. So
one F.
don't do turf and then put another F.
Yes, it's one
F.
Yes.
$ Turf Foundation.
Right. Somebody else got
on
that
Cash
name, and I
App.
couldn't get it from them, so we only got one F.
Yeah, because if you do it, you're going to send them money.
Listen, I was looking the other day when it first started. I said, wait a minute, everybody say they're sending me money. My phone ain't binging. And then I looked at it, I said, oh, okay, we good. So, but thank you to all our partners. I want to shout out. Can I just shout out a couple people?
Absolutely.
Deacon Cornelius Johnson, who is one of the deacons at this church. I call him my deacon. Don't call him my deacon, because that's my deacon. His service, him, Lottie, a lot of members from the church, this really stepped up. He drove every day.
Yeah.
Even in pain, because he had some medical issues going on. But he made sure he was there. Deacon Houston, Janice, the cleaning staff, everybody here made it so pleasant for us to be able to go out and do what we do.
Yep.
And it's partnership. We're better together.
I totally agree, because there's, I think that in our community sometimes we don't know the value of partnering and saying, you have a strength here, I have a strength here. Let's do what we do. And stay out of each other's way.
Yeah.
If you got the strength,
And
then
don't
do
critique each other. Because if that's your lane, let me do what I do, because you don't know what I see.
Well, that's Tim, who you were talking to yesterday, Newkirk. Now, Tim knows everybody who passes, and he gets involved. But he won't do a eulogy.
He was just talking about you last.
I'll say, well, Tim, you know such a... No. But he will come.
Right. And he gonna comfort the family. He gonna be there from the start to the beginning, but he ain't gonna do your thing.
Ain't gonna do a eulogy. Yeah. But what he does, I'm not gonna do.
Right.
Because it's not. That's his lane.
He's first on the scene.
So if I need what he does, I'm calling Tim. Tim, can you? Because
We are better together. But speaking of partnership, True Bethel Baptist Church, along with Turf, will be having fried chicken dinners this Saturday, tomorrow, down at the Western New York Resource Center with Catherine Roberts and that great team that they're doing down there. We are trying to do partnerships. So I have a lot of people say, well, you didn't call us. Well, our number's posted too. Okay? Let's come on now. We got to stop. We are better together. Cut it out.
Jennifer Earl Jones says, can we put that on True Bethel's website? She's driving. Jennifer, if because you're on Facebook, you just run back, because this will be up. And you can hear it. But if not, we'll write it down for you. We'll send you We'll send you an email.
Just send your email.
He can do my eulogy. One of y'all, Katrina Martin Barton. But I think he's talking about Tim.
Yeah.
Tim.
I think he could do a eulogy. I think that's not.
He just does.
Right.
It's not what he wants to do. And to me, what is so super cool is that he'll have all this contact with the family,
Right.
and then come in and not ask to do a
Pass
thing.
it right on off.
Not asked to do, not a scripture, not a comment at the funeral, nothing. Just sit there.
There's a difference between knowing purpose and position.
Oh, all right, Reverend. All right,
A lot of people
Albert.
understand their position, but don't understand their purpose.
Yeah, yeah.
You understand? Like I told me and you met a couple days ago. I said, man, I have never had this much fun in my life.
Yeah.
And it's stressful.
Yeah.
Trust me. We
Oh,
talked
yeah, I
about
told
shoes.
you.
Like,
We
talked-
had a good meeting the other day because I said, the people
But
stressing
you know,
out.
when you understand your purpose, like that what makes me get. I feel like I'm playing a video game every day.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
having fun.
Well, you know what? I had to get to that point in life of enjoying your life
Right.
and not feeling guilty.
Nope.
Not feeling guilty because everybody has that opportunity. I don't care what your economic status is. I don't care what your health is. At the end of the day, I want to enjoy. If I'm laying in the bed sick,
Right.
I want to at least watch what I want to watch.
Right. Let me be at peace some kind of way.
They asked me what kind of dance I wanted for my birthday. And I said, everything that I picked, it'll make you cry. So I said, we got to pick up something that, that brings us up. I don't want to cry every Sunday. What, Mark, what are you looking over like that for? What do you say?
No.
Say
What's
it.
you gonna say?
Finish your story.
I don't want to cry
Right.
every week.
Can't be sad all the time.
Don't cry.
No, we can't please.
Why?
No.
Your
Them your
eyes.
favorite song, but them not songs for your birthday.
Well, the one I will always listen to almost every week now, Everything Must Change, but James Cleveland singing it though.
You can't none of them songs.
Everything.
Only the church mother's gonna appreciate that. Sing, baby, sing. You know, all those young ones be like, "Oh my God."
My dad was ill this week.
Really?
I'm not gonna go into depth on the radio, but so I played that song. You know, I'm in the car just tears. Nothing stays the same. Everyone must change. Nothing and no one.
You gotta introduce him to the new tight trigger. That'll lift your
Well,
spirits.
the part I would start crying at was the young become the old, and then going to the man calling me OG.
Yeah, Bishop OG.
Mysteries do unfold. But anyway, so I got to find a song that is upbeat. I got to find a song that's upbeat for them to dance to.
Be able to dance a little bit.
I'm talking about Sunday.
In
At
church?
church, you know,
Oh,
the
I thought you were talking about
dancers.
the party. You said party. I'm thinking of the party. I'm sorry.
No, the dancers. The dancers.
Oh, yeah. I don't see. That's why you got me out in the wilderness. I'm the prodigal son. I am a son. Let me clarify. I am a son.
Oh, yes.
I'm just the prodigal son.
You ain't prodigal. You ain't out there spending all your money on riotous living.
Well, not all my money.
You ain't, you're not living in the pig slot where he was. Because listen, I ain't got no fatted calf to kill for you, so just stay close. True Community Development Corporation is celebrating 18 years of building people and communities Wednesday, September 28th, 5:30 at Northland Workforce. We're going to be honoring several people. One of them is Clark Eaton, who is the guy, the reason. I mean, first we're here because of God, but the second, one of the biggest reasons is Clark Eaton. He's passed on. We're going to honor him at that, and his family. His grandson now, I believe, is an architect, staying in the building trades. I didn't even know I had to go to this thing, but I think the way they got me there is to put me on there as the visionary.
Right.
But I am going because I do want to support them. It is the reason that we have been able to build affordable housing in the city, building affordable housing right now in Niagara Falls. And who knows where we'll pop up next, but it costs money to do it. Tickets are $55, and it all goes 100% to the True Community Development Corporation. So please, if you haven't gotten your tickets, you know how we do. We ain't gonna be there all day.
No,
You know we don't do all day.
it shouldn't take all day.
We don't do all day. True Bethel Nurses is hosting Red Cross Blood Drive Friday, September 30th, 12 to 5 p.m. right here at True Bethel. You can call the office at 895-8222 for more information. I'm excited about what's going on at True Bethel. I'm excited about what the nurses are doing with the blood drive, True Community Development, excited about the sneaker giveaway, excited about our clothing pantry that has seen such a huge increase of people in need. And we still have a busload of food.
Half a busload.
Oh, you got rid of some of it?
Yes. There's a young lady that's on Broadway. I can't remember, Stephanie.
Okay.
And she's been buying food out of her own pocket.
No. Why she tell her to come
So
get
that
the
we
rest
took
of
the bags of groceries.
Oh, okay.
So she hasn't been out in 2 Wednesdays. I already earmarked
Okay.
those to her. So
All
yeah.
right. So we got So that's partnership.
Yep.
That's true partnership. That is true power to the people of saying, here, you come on over and we have access. Teddy Brinson, the chairman of Elam's trustee board, whenever they have access of something, he calls right away. Hey,
Right.
hey, he calls me D, Perry's. Perry getting ready to be rebuilt. Y'all can say what you
Right.
want. And who has a different constituency.
Shouts out to Lenny Lane. Right after this, we're going to be on Broadway. So if you need any food, if you need any groceries, if you need any fresh vegetables, we'll be on Broadway and Krupp.
Yeah.
As soon as I leave here.
Broadway and what?
Krupp.
Krupp.
Yes.
All right.
We in the hood. Why
Anybody know where Krupp is? Where's
Yeah,
Krupp?
that's
Where's Krupp?
If you get on Broadway, make a left on Fillmore instead of right. You're going uptown instead of downtown.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go uptown
Instead of
downtown.
There
Hobson's the Dr. Dry Cleaning. 874 East Delavan, right here in the city of Buffalo. Go over there. I took a load over there the other day. And I never know what so I know they dry clean my suits and I think they launder your shirts, right?
Right.
Okay, so I mixed up some stuff. What about, this is what I mixed up.
What you mixed up?
Pants. Is that dry cleaned?
Dry clean.
Like khakis.
Just dry clean.
That's just
Is that
dry
laundry
clean.
though? I thought it might be laundry.
See, so did I.
You would have to ask specifically for them to launder your
What costs more? Dry clean?
No, laundry trucks.
Launder.
Yeah,
Laundry.
costs
Oh,
more.
I want them dry cleaned. I want to play the lease.
Is then laundry when they wash it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want all my clothes washed when I take it. I just want to throw that out there. I didn't know how to say
Wait
it.
a minute. You don't want your suits
I want
laundered?
them. I want them clean too.
You don't.
They just
you
press
don't
them.
wash a suit.
I want a laundry. I'm not saying wash it. I want
You
it
want it
laundered.
dry cleaned.
But that means it's laundered and pressed.
No.
That's
No.
different.
No.
Dry clean is just a straight chemical clean.
It's a
and then
chemical
pressed.
clean.
Oh, well, as long as they put something on there to clean. I hug a lot of people. I'm in the community.
Eva Doyle says, greetings, Bishop Pridgen. The winners of the Renaming Jefferson Essay Contest was Sean Fagan. Everybody knows Sean, Secretary of City Court. Veronica Golden, educator. I mean, some heavy hitters put in. Antonio, come on. Where did I do just now? Antonio Regular, health advocate. I messed up something. Anyway, changed because it's a name after Thomas Jefferson, the slaveholding president. She won first. Veronica won. I don't know what names they changed.
Sean
to.
won first place. Veronica won second, and Antonio won third place.
I have been in the hospital.
She's been
Sister
sick.
Doyle.
Yeah, she's
and
been
I'm
sick.
home and doing well.
I was just about to say, glad she's home.
Enjoy yourself, Bishop Pridgen.
Brian K. Lewis.
Brian K. Am I running out of time?
Yes.
Brian K. Lewis Funeral Homes, 347 Peckham, 2528 Paley, 1275 Sycamore. This week they took care of a lot of families. Until next week, power to the people.